Hi, this is Johnny. This video is going to show you how to put together the add-on information. So right now I have the Neogeo CD and Neogeo Pocket and Neogeo Pocket Color and then the Turbo 16 graphic. So those three are ready for you. And TurboGrafx also PcEngine together in one set. Same like Neogeo Pocket and Neogeo Pocket Color are together. Okay, those files are not very big, so they are together. This one is the Neogeo CD. If you was to go into Telegram, I have a new group called Neogeo, and if you go to the top where it have, sorry, if you go to the pin message, you will see all this stuff here. And then you could just click on it, and once you click on it, it will save it into your desktop folder. Not this one, that's a bad shortcut, but it will be, oh, I moved it to some other places, so I haven't downloaded anything yet. But when you download it, it will put it into special, this is the SD card. Somebody was asking the flash drive that I use. I use the SSD card instead of flash drive. That's what I use, but you guys could use a different one. And, uh, and so you could also chat with me and text me, or attach a picture or attach a video or attach anything. Like I did, I attached a YouTube video. So, to help people out and stuff like that. And then here's the Neogeo CD. Now, Neogeo CD is the only one that is going to be 23 file. Okay. So in order to unzip it, you could highlight the whole thing and use the 7-zip, and then extract it here. Okay. Or you could use the main one. You need to highlight actually is the first one. Okay. You just need to do right click and then extract, and then you say extract here. All right. Now, if you want to look at what's inside here, we could open this extract program, and you will see what's inside here. Now, like this, like the way the description is say, this is the Neogeo CD that have 100 ROM inside. And so when you unzip it, you will have a folder called ROM. And in here, you have a folder called Neogeo CD. In here, you will have all the file you need. You have two formats. One is use this format to run it, but it cannot have space or parentheses. But these two are connected to each other. So I create another name called CUE. This is the one that we use in the front end called HyloStick Pro. We use this one. That's because HyloStick Pro, the front end, require that the name cannot have space. So you have to use this one instead. And this one is pointing to this one, like this one is pointing to this one. So this one is just a rename of this and is pointing to this file. Okay, so that's how Neogeo work is using. But today I'm not showing you how to. I think I have two videos that talk about how to do it. Today's video is show you what's inside those zip files. So you got three portions of the zip. One is called the Neogeo CD-ROM. The other one is called Neogeo Addon for HyloStick. Okay, for HyloStick Neo, I forgot to put the Z. Neogeo ASP. Okay, Neogeo ASP is arcade stick, and inside it only have the stuff you need. Okay, so when you unzip it, it's going to, I'll show you what it look like. And then RetroArch only have two folder, and it's only one zip, and you unzip that one. So when you finish unzipping the retro, you will get this one and this one. Okay, you don't have to do nothing with that. Just take a flash drive and copy it to it. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's don't use this one because this one take forever to copy. Okay, and take forever to download and take forever to unzip. So let's work on another one. Let's do Neogeo Pocket color and stuff like that. Okay. So Neogeo Pocket and Neogeo Pocket color, you only have two because you need to go ahead and do the RetroArch. So you need to download the RetroArch first, and when you download it, so I still need to go back because this one have the RetroArch. So what you do is you unzip the RetroArch. There's two files, 1 and 2. Okay, so you right click it and you do 7-zip, and then you do extract here. Okay, once you extract it, you will get retro folder and config folder. You will get those two folders. All right, so you need to get a flash drive, at least a couple gig, at least like maybe if you're going to be downloading CD like Neogeo Cd, PcEngine. I don't have PcEngine CD ready yet, or Turbo CD. I do have SegaCD is coming. Okay, that's 162 ROM, and those ROM are big. The file is very big, right? Neogeo by itself is 45 gig. Okay, Neogeo by itself is 45 gig, and that is when it is that is when it's zip up. Let's see. If I highlight this whole thing and I do property, yeah, it's 42 gigabyte. Just the CD itself. No artwork, no nothing. Okay. Now for HyloStick front end, you need this folder. Okay. This one is a little bit the step that you have to do by yourself manually, because I don't know which version you have and what kind game list you liked. I don't know you're using the arcade lover version, which is my version, or the fully loaded one, which is my version as well. And then there's a Telegram version, and there's another Telegram version update as well. So there is a different version out there. So we need to talk about this a good period of time. But let's go ahead and talk about retro. Okay. The only thing you have to do is once you unzip the retro, which is two folder, which is this one and this one. Okay. So let's go ahead and bring that over. Let's just say we download it. Let's go ahead and copy that. Let's just say we download it into Neogeo Pocket because I don't have it right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and unzip it here so you guys have some idea what it looks like. So once you download it here, you're going to unzip it, and then you're going to open up your flash drive. So you're going to go to, I'm going to go to my flash drive I, and I'm going to go ahead and open up a new window. So you will have to do that. You will have to have one is your flash drive and one is your computer. Okay. So you're going to go to your flash drive, and I'm going to rename, because I have a 1 terabyte, I'm going to rename this one. And this one is a fully loaded with everything. Today's date, today's the 9th already. Okay. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to put RetroArch so I know what this is all about. Okay. So this one is a fully loaded, have everything, and so that's the one I was testing. So, but for this video purpose, I'm going to grab one of the older one. Let's just say Arcade Lover. Okay. Now, if you're using Arcade Lover or fully loaded, you have to decide which one you want to use. Okay. Now, if you never have well, I think it's taking forever to copy. Maybe I just unzip it. Okay. Let's just pretend that we unzip it already, and this is the two file you want. Okay. So what you want to do is just take those two files, copy it, and then just paste it. Okay. Not paste it inside the folder. Paste it on the physical iDrive. Okay. So you just physically copy those two. Pretend this is your local hard drive. This is what it's supposed to have: 1, 2, 3, 4 folder. The first thing you want to do is download the retro. Retro will have RetroArch and .config. You copy those two and paste it. Okay. Now, if you do a Neogeo in the same flash drive, you will have to back up your retro and .config and put it inside in here. Then later, when you're ready to use, you have to copy it back out because the retro and the .config are different than the Neogeo arcade stick. Okay, you could share the same ROM folder, and that's the reason the Neogeo ROM folder is put in it by itself. It's not associated with the other one because their format, the naming format, is the same as the Neogeo. So we could use those data and create a game list and a ROM list for Neogeo Mini. Okay. So I will be doing that video pretty soon. Once I get it working, I will show you how to do that. Okay. This is copying those two files, and this is copying those two folder over. Man, that take a long time, 30 minutes, and this one is still calculating. What am I copying? I'm copying the retro folder over to here, which is the Neogeo Pocket. I'm copying those two over. So it's taking forever just copying the zip file. So it will take a while to download those zip files. Okay. So you might ask, okay, you get invited, you join, and you create an account, and you get in here. Now, if you don't have an account, then you will have to create an account, and then look, and then once you create an account, then you could click on the link that I gave you in YouTube. Then once you come in here, you could scroll all the way up to the top, or you could just click on the pin. There's 7 messages right here. You click on it, and it will take you to here. Then you could scroll up, and then it will tell you, okay, first, hi everyone, you have to separate download. I have separated the download into 3 groups. Okay, first one, you need to download the RetroArch. If you don't have it, you will need this first. Okay, you need to download 01 and 02, total 2 files for RetroArch. All right. Okay, so this is Neogeo, this is Retro. So those two you need to download. So you just click on it, and it will download into your computer. So you click, and you click download, and right now it's downloading into your desktop. Once it finishes downloading, you could right click it and then say show me the folder. Right now I don't have a folder because it's not finished downloading, but once you finish downloading, you just right click it and it will show you where is it. Copy it, and then, or you could do it from there, or you could unzip it from there, whatever how you want to do it. But you need to, once you download those two, you need to unzip the first one, and it will automatically look for the second one. And once you finish unzip it, then you want to go ahead. So let's minimize that. Once you unzip it, you need to copy this folder and this folder into your iDrive, which is doing it right now, but it's taking forever. So I'm going to cancel this one. Okay, I'm going to let this one continue copy. Okay, so you got this one, you copy over. Okay, you don't do nothing with that one, and you don't do nothing with this one either. Okay, everything is already configured for you, and that's it. That's the HyloHack RetroArch 1.9 hack. That's all you gotta do. Just copy those two. Okay. Everything else is set up by me for you, so you don't have to do any setup. You just copy those two over here, and then the next thing you're gonna copy is the ROM folder. Okay. So if you unzip the Neogeo, you will get a folder called Neo. You could go ahead and copy this folder into this over here. All right, you just say copy like this, copy, and then paste. Okay, just highlight, don't highlight the folder, just highlight anywhere other than the folder and just paste. And that will copy the ROM over. Okay, and that itself is going to take forever because it's 54 gigabyte, and I'm not going to do that because we already have it. Okay, I have the Neogeo. Rest of this is going to be deleted. This is all test, but I already have the NeoCD. So let's go look at it. NeoCD right there. And I already have Neogeo Pocket already. And I'm gonna have a Neogeo Pocket file. So all your ROM folder, you just copy the whole folder, drop it into your flash drive or SSD card or whatever USB hard drive, whatever you want to use, just drop it and it will copy over. Okay. I don't recommend using USB hard drive because I don't know how that works. So I recommend using the SSD or a flash drive, USB 3.0, either 3.0 or 2.0 flash drive. Okay. So once you copy it, unzip it, those you're just going to copy 1, 2, 3 over. Okay. Now let's talk about this one. This one is the one is tricky. Okay. So I'm using the arcade lever to do this demo. So we are going to, let's use the arcade lever. Okay. Now let's just say you're using arcade lever version. That one is not ready to use because, okay, this one is ready to use. Oh, this is mine. This is everything. It's just fully loaded Telegram. All right, let's try to use this one. Okay. All right. So I'm going to rename this to all right. So this one do not have any add-on. Okay. This is the one that the people who have Telegram, they will be using this. Okay. Now you're gonna say, well, okay, how do I copy game? You're only gonna copy game. You're gonna copy those 4 folder over here. But before you copy it, you need to do one at a time. Okay. Let's do the easy one. Game. Okay. This one had not everything Neogeo CD. So we're gonna copy the whole thing. You know, I should have used my arcade lover better because arcade lover is the one that arcade lover, but arcade lover is in this by itself. I need to copy this outside. Let me see. Well, let's go ahead and talk about both of them. Okay, let's just say let's go ahead and do the one. Let's do one at a time. Let's go ahead and do the one from Telegram. Okay. So you're gonna come here. You're gonna say, okay, I'm gonna go to the game folder. Okay. Now mine is labeled Neogeo CD. Why? Because it's easier to maintain. It's easier to make backup copy. You know exactly those pictures belong to Neogeo CD. You don't have to guess. Like here, this is based on Telegram. I have no idea what those. I don't know who is what. You know, because I mean, this might be Neogeo or this might be. So there's no separation. They all have just the name. Okay. And so if you want to make a backup copy or you wanted to upgrade anything, you have no idea. Okay. So this is how the photo structure is done by the different group. Okay. I like to do it this way because that way I know how to make backup copy. I know because I have a formula that I create and it automatically create a folder for me. So now what I need to do is just we're using the Telegram version. It will work. Don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly how you do it. You just copy all this, okay, 104 picture, copy it, come over here, and then do paste. That's it. All right. Every time when I paste, it pastes twice. That's something wrong with my clicking. Okay, just paste. All right. So this one is pasting right now. I don't know what I'm copying over here. For some reason, it's copying something, a lot of stuff. 53 from Neo Addon to where? I have no idea what I'm copying. There's something wrong with my mouse right now. It's creating problem. All right, let me close. Okay, so we copy all this over here. Okay, now if you don't want it, you could look for everything start with Neogeo CD and then just delete it. See, so that's why my upgrade is not going to mess up anything. Is you know exactly those came from Johnny because they have a Neogeo CD on it. Okay, so we copy Neogeo CD over. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we want to copy the one called hack. Okay, we're going to go to hack, and it say copy this over and copy this over. Okay, so for this one, it's safe to go ahead and copy this over here. Okay, now if you're not sure, go ahead and open it up. All right, so this one belongs to Telegram and this one belongs to me. It's pretty much, it's safe to just copy the whole thing over because they have SegaCD. Let's see, do I have SegaCD too? This is the first time we're doing this, so let's check. We got Neogeo FC. Okay, all this up here is the same because that's part of the emulation. This is the old setup. Okay, Game Boy Pocket is new. Okay, mine same thing, Game Boy Pocket. PCX is the same. SegaCD is the same. PCX SX is the same, but that's for, I think that's for PlayStation. I haven't used it. And then Final Burnout Neo. So I have more. Okay, so it's okay to go ahead and copy this one right over, no problem. Replace it. All right. Now, if you don't feel comfortable, you can rename it. You can make a backup copy like that. Okay, make a just right click and say copy and then paste, and then that will create another one. See, second copy, and this one is going to be Johnny's copy. All right, so if you not feel comfortable, you can always make a copy before overwrite it. So this is Johnny. All right. Now, this is the one you do not want to copy over. That's the reason I named mine different. Only have Neogeo. So when you open it up, you only going to get Neogeo. Okay? Neogeo CD 10, sorry, not 109. 100. All right. Originally it was 109, but it's 100. I forgot to change it. My bad. Okay. So if you see 109, that's just a type error. Okay. There's no 109 here. There's only 100. So you're going to go Control A, or you could say File, Edit, select all. Okay, edit, copy, and then you're going to open this one. All right. Now, if you're not sure, you don't feel comfortable, do a copy and paste. Make a backup copy before you do anything. That's a backup copy. So you're going to open this one from your Telegram. There you go. Okay. Now you're going to copy. This is only CD, so you're going to copy at the very bottom. Okay. All right. This is a Neogeo CD test. This is something I added, so you could. This is my stuff that I practice. So I go ahead and delete those. Okay. No big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and paste this. So I didn't copy it. Copy and paste. All right. I always have begin and end, so that way I know this is the end of Neogeo and the beginning of Neogeo is on the top. So I know exactly when it stopped, when it so right here, going too fast. Right here, Neogeo start from here, okay, and then it finished down here. So that's your Neogeo setup for the ROM. What this do is ROM information. What it does, it have an ID saying I want to use the RetroArch core called NeoCD. Okay, and this is located in your games.ini, and that have to match with your game INI. So your game INI is already configured for you, Neogeo. So just this one, and then this is the location of the physical file that which I told you that cannot have space. Okay, so that's it. You just copy that, put it over here. You're done. You close it, you save it. You close that, you don't need to save. Well, I should have said I changed something. Okay, so you finish with the hack. So we go into number 3, image. Okay, so you're going to go back, and then you're going to go to image folder. So this is your image folder. You're going to have more than what I have here. Now, your question is, you don't know which one. So don't go to image yet. Let's do location first. Let's do location because we need to talk about location before we could talk about image. All right. So you do not have a folder called Neogeo. So you're going to click on it, copy it, come here, paste it on your location. Location is what is your game setup. So those are already set up for you. Now the one you want to open is called the array, language array, which is a game selection. This is what you see right here. But this one is, you're not going to have number like I have. I added the number on top. With the pound sign, mean this is a comment. This is not physical a command. This is just a note to let me know the first one start with a 0 and you count your way. Now, if you don't have a number like this, you will have to count. This is number 1, this is number 2. So for example, the old one, it looked like this one, I think. I had to use notepad because, okay. This is your old one. This is your old setup. It doesn't have number. It just have the title, Neogeo. It have Commando Play System, arcade and boxing, shooting, Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, arcade 1, 2, 3, and Z. Okay, and this is a physical folder. Okay, my physical folder is called Neogeo. All right. Now you need to remember what number you need, and that's how you're going to do your image. So mine say image number 10. So the next one I'm going to use is called image number 11. Okay. So let's just count this. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's why I have a 10 here, number 11. All right. So keep that in mind. This is number 11. All right. So I'm going to put number 11, and the next one is going to be Neogeo. Now, this is why it's very important. If you're using arcade level, mine is going to be starting with number 13. Okay. If you're using my image called fully loaded, my number here is going to be 35 for Geo Cd. Okay. So you need to count which one you want. Now, if you decide that you want to put Geo Cd in between the Capcom and Neogeo, then you have to move all the number, you have to shift the number down. So that means if this is 0 and you want to put 11 into number 1, then number 1 is going to become number 2, number 2 is going to become number 3, number 3 is going to become number 4. You have to shift all the number down. Okay. Now you're gonna say, Johnny, I don't understand what number you're talking about. Okay, so let's go look at the number. Let's use this one. This one is the language. Okay, this is a physical folder. So normally you will put a parenthesis. So the parenthesis, the physical folder is called Neo, N-E-O, NeoCD, and close parenthesis sign. And then you're gonna put an equal sign. And whatever you put here is just a description, Neo Geo Cd, and close greater sign. That's how you would type it. But if you open mine, you don't have to type this. You could just click on it, okay? Copy this, copy, and paste it on your Telegram version. Paste. And then you count, okay, this is number 1, this is number 2, 0. Remember, this always start with 0. I always get confused. That's the reason I put the number on top so I won't get confused. So this would be number 10, and this would be number 11. Okay, so people who's using Telegram, your number is going to be number 11. That number is important. Okay, That's how you know what is the next image going to be. Number 10 is your RK. Number 11 is your Neogeo CD. Now you could go ahead and save this, save it, close this, close that. Now, when you do game selection, you're going to have Neogeo CD now. Okay. Now we have to copy this over here, which we already did. You don't have to copy the font. They already have one, so no big deal. You don't need to copy that. All right. Now you're ready for image. Okay. So we're going to go to image. Now, remember we said number 11, correct? So for Telegram, you're going to use either number 11 here, and for arcade level, you're going to use number 13, and for fully loaded, you're going to use 34. It depends which one you want. Now, which picture you like is up to you too. I give you 3 pictures to choose from. So let's use large icon. So I have 3 pictures to pick from. This is created by somebody in Telegram. Did a nice job, Neogeo Cd. This is the first one I created, and I didn't like it, so I went back to the old Neogeo way. So if you want to use this one, you copy this and change the number to number 11. All right. So if you go down here, you're going to see the last one is 10. See that? So 11 is the new one. So you're going to put 11 over here. So I'll probably recommend use this guy. Use this one. This one look kind of like this one. So we're going to copy this. Okay. Over here. Now you don't have to worry, it's not going to damage anything because I did not name it a number. I put Neogeo CD, I put Neogeo CD. So you need to get rid of the Neogeo CD in the back and also change the number to number 11. So we're going to delete 11. Just like the same format, BG_10, BG_11. That is your wallpaper when you turn on your Neogeo. All right, the next one you're going to do is going to go to main. Main have an animation for you. So your main, you need to know your last one was 10 and you adding 11. So here's 10, okay? You want to add 11. So you want to copy this one. Now this one also have 2 choices. You have the new character, which is the I can't pronounce his name. The 7-on showdown guy. This guy. So you move it fast, it look like that. You could use this guy, or you could use May, which we could view it large and then we could scroll it real quick so you can see what it look like when it's running. So this is May. So you could use May, or you could use this one. Your choice. Okay. All right. So let's say we're going to use May. All right. So we're going to copy May. We're going to go ahead and paste it. Copy, paste. Okay. Now we have to change the name into Game Force 11 _11. So we're going to copy the physical name. Control V. And we're going to change number 13 to number 11. All right. So that's why I say remember number 11. 11 is the Neogeo CD. So if you don't have an animation, you're going to have a problem. So you need an animation. So here's my animation for number Neogeo. Okay. So now we are done with the image. Let's make this smaller so we can see where we at. So we pick in picture, we pick the blue one, and we pick an animation inside the main. Okay, so that is your image folder. So we are done with image folder. So we're going back outside. Go back, and we finish. So we're done. Now we're ready to plug it in and test it. So we did the game, we did the hack, we did the image, we did the location. So this is the part that is going to be a little bit difficult because it's something you have to do yourself. Okay. Now, if you're going to add Neogeo Pocket right behind Neogeo CD, then you're going to put Neogeo Pocket and Neogeo Pocket color inside it behind this one. Okay, so you're going to go to, let's do Neogeo CD first. Okay, so when you open up your game list inside, you're going to see this. You're going to see Neogeo game arcade. You're going to go all the way down to the bottom, you will see Neogeo CD, and then we could test it. So this is for people who want to add this into their Telegram image. This is how you do it. For Arcade Lover, it's the same thing. You close this. Let's go look at Arcade Lover real quick. So if you go to the arcade only, which is my version, okay, 185 game, 100 Capcom, 632 arcade plus the 39 beta version of arcade. They have the Capcom Switch added to it. So you go here and you want to add this. You're gonna add this into here. And the way you do it, you have to go to location and find out the array language underscore array. Open this up and see what is the last one. See, mine is number 13. Okay, so if I want to add the image, this need to be changed to 13, and here need to change to 13. So to make it work, I just need to remove the Neogeo behind it, number 13. I need to copy into location, I mean main, and then I need to copy one of this picture, which is 13 would be this one, to this one. So that's how you update the arcade one, okay? Now, if you was to look at the FullyLoaded one, let's go look at FullyLoaded one. The FullyLoaded one, you go to location, and you go all the way down to array underscore I9. The last one will be 36. Oh, sorry, this is my version. So my Neogeo is actually 34 because I have SegaCD, I have Turbo 16 first. The last one, yours, it will be number 31. But my 31 is Turbo 16 and PcEngine 32. 33 is my SegaCD, and then Neogeo CD is my 34. 35 is my Pocket. So it depends how you want this, how you want to arrange this. Now, when I was talking about moving the Neogeo to the top, why you had to rename it, because the picture follow the number, the title. So for example, you cannot just say, okay, I want to move my Neogeo to the top. If you do that and you don't change the number on your image, it's going to mess up all your design. So for example, their design is not labeled like this one. For example, first one, Neogeo full set. It just say Neogeo 0. So this is 0. Okay. Actually, it doesn't say Neogeo 0. It say global underscore BG underscore 0. Okay. And those are the original one. I use that for like so your first one would be this one, 0. Okay. The second one would be Neogeo Fighting, number 1. So that would be global underscore BG underscore 1. This would be the first one. I mean the next one, Neogeo Fighting. And if you look at the picture, let's pull up bigger, it actually say Neogeo Fighting on it. So alright, let's go Neogeo 0. This is the first one. Second one say fighting right here. Neo right here say fighting. Third one say shooting up. So this is shoot up. So if I want to move the number down, then this will become number 3, and you will have to change this to number 3 instead of 1. Okay, if you're gonna put 0, if you're gonna put 0 and 1, 2, and then up to here, you want to do Neogeo CD number 5. then number 5 will have to be numbers. You have to change 5 to 6 because this is Capcom, this is Neogeo. So if you want to add another Neogeo CD or Neogeo Pocket, you need to say, okay, how many are you going to add? 2. So if I'm going to add 2, then I'm going to change this increment by 2. So BG will be number 7. The next one will be number 7. And add 2 more will be 8. Add 2 more and so on. 6. We already did 6, sorry. 7, add 2 more will be 9. So you have to change the number. Okay, so if you change the number, you're going to start from the bottom because otherwise you change this to number 9, number 8. You say, I already have number 9. You can't change it. So you want to start backward. You want to take the very last one, 37, increase by 2. So be 39, so on and so on. Okay, the D, you're not going to have this problem where you have 34D and then 34. And that's just for me to decide which background I want to use. So this is the background I have, but I didn't like the 2 characters. They don't look like they are the same font. This is more realistic. This is more cartoon look. So I decided I don't want to use this one. So I got rid of that one, added this little guy, and then originally this guy was over here with the CD, and I move it over, but now I just want to get rid of this. I should have kept this, but I didn't. So I wound up having this version instead. And then this is for PcEngine. It's a Pocket, and this is for Neogeo Pocket, and this is for Neogeo Color. So when you change the number 35 to a different number, you want to use this to guide you. So you say, okay, Neogeo Pocket is number 35. If you want to change that to number 6 and number 7, you need to change this. You need to copy this up and then start from bottom, adding 2 to it. Because you moving 2 of them to the top, then this will become 35, 34, 33, 32, and so on. And once you change all that number, then you need to come here and change all the picture. Then you need to change that plus the image called main. Maybe you detail. So you're going to go to main, and then you got to change that number by 2 by adding 2. So you get 35, 37, add 2 more, 36, add 2 more will be 35, add 2 more will be 34, and so on. Okay, and then you're going to move the one you want up here. Let's just say you want to move it the Neogeo with Neogeo, then you're going to start with number 6. So this will become number 8, and then you're going to add a 6 and a 7 in here between 5 and 6. You're going to move all this number increment by 2. So you could rearrange it, okay? This is a good time to rearrange it. Like you don't like the way this is set up based on the game list, you could arrange it. But when you arrange it, you need to arrange the animation and the wallpaper. Okay, and that's it. And of course, this called array. Oops, sorry. In the location here, you need to modify the. That's still an image location. You need to modify this list too. Okay, so this list you need to modify it. So once you modify this list, the way you want it. So 3 areas you have to change. First, you have to change the main menu, and then you have to change the wallpaper, and then you have to change the animation, and then that's it. Okay, so let's go ahead and test the arcade one, the one from Telegram, and see if Neogeo work by the instruction I just gave you. We copy. Let's go back and summarize this again. First, we download the RetroArch. We copy those 2 directly over to your flash drive. Replace all. Then we copy the ROM folder, copy it into your computer, and you shouldn't have to replace all, but if it asks you, if you have some already, replace all. And then you go to ASPH, then you have to do one at a time. You do game first, you do hack. This one game, you just copy over. You can just take that and copy and just paste. No hesitation, just paste. Then the hack folder, you will have to open those two and copy inside stuff into the inside stuff. Now this one is okay to just copy and paste the hack. Just copy and paste. This one you have to open it up, copy what's inside, and paste it into this, inside of this. Not copy and paste it over, no. You open this up and then open this up and copy into it. All right. And that's the hack folder. And then you're going to do the location next. Copy this into the location. Just copy, paste it, and then open this one and open that one. Copy what's inside, put it inside here. And then remember what number you use. Number 11. Then you go to image. Then you're going to label this to 11 and this 11. Then you're going to copy this one over here to the image, and then you're going to go to main, and then you're going to copy this one into here, and that's it. And then you can reject the USB, and we are going to test it. So mine is the iDrive, reject. All right, ready to test it. That's pretty much it. Hopefully this video will help. And you always want to reject it. You don't want to just pull it out. It will damage your USB flash drive data. All right, and that's it. Okay, that's what. Let me go ahead, close that. Oh, one thing is very important that I forgot to tell you is if you're switching from Telegram to my image or my image to Telegram, make sure that you turn off your system at Neogeo full screen before you change it. Okay, so I did not park my system in Neogeo full screen. I parked my system on number Neogeo CD. So to fix this, I have to change this back, okay, and then change it back after I park it. So I need to rename this to test, and then we are going to once we park the system in the correct mode, then we're going to come back and remove the test and put it back to ASPH. So right now I'm going to put that to test because I forgot to park my system because I didn't. It's very important that you park your system first before you pull this out. So I changed it before I got a chance to, so I had to put it back. So which one is the one I say everything work, fully everything? Okay. So I need to put this one back because when I turn on the system, I got a black screen. Okay. So I need to go ahead and put this back. Okay. Then boot it up to Neogeo, turn it off, then rename this again, and then name this one back for test purpose. Okay. So if you forgot to park yours like I did, I forgot, you need to put the original one back. Take the one that we just update, rename that to test. And I'm going to put this one into park Neogeo full screen. Then we're going to go back and do this one. Rename it back and then we could test it. All right, so that's something that I just need to bring that to attention because I forget to do it sometime because I'm doing tests. I forgot, oh man, because I'm testing Neogeo, so I'm on Neogeo Pocket, I'm Neogeo CD, I'm not in the Neogeo full screen, which is the first one. Okay, so you need to go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and change this one back, Pocket, shut it off, and then go to this one. All right, so we're going to come back to the computer and do this again. Okay, we're in the system right now, and if I was to go to Neogeo ASP, it won't work because I did not park my system into a Neo. So I have to put this one back to my original image before I could switch it to Telegram image. So I'm gonna go to this one, my original image first. I need to park it to Neogeo. See, I'm on a SegaCD. So if I was to switch this to Telegram or Telegram switch to this, and you don't park it to the first one, Neogeo, you will get black screen, okay? So go to setting, all right, and go to game selection on top, press enter. Now you automatically default to the first one. Okay, that's the one you want. Okay, whatever first one when you go to setting, whatever first one you're in, you want to go to the first one, Neogeo full set. Okay, press enter, and it will go to Neogeo first one. Okay, now if you're not sure, then do one more thing for me to make sure. Turn it off, turn it back on, and see if you could go to the stock firmware, not the Hylo customer firmware, but stock firmware. So let's choose the first one. If you could press enter and go in there, then you're good. Then you could turn it off and then switch image. Switch my image into Telegram. So we're gonna go ahead and press enter. Yes, it worked. That means I did it correctly. I park it on the correct one. I'm able to go to stock firmware. If you cannot go to stock firmware, then you don't want to switch the image. That will damage. You will get black screen. You're gonna say, Johnny, why am I getting black screen? This is why. Okay, make sure you understand this. You need to able to go to the stock firmware before you change the image or before you modify the list. If you modify the list, the game list that I mentioned to you, if you modify it without parking the physical Neogeo in the stock firmware, you're going to wind up killing your system. Then you will not know how to go back to it because you didn't make a backup copy. I did. I made a backup copy of this folder before I started to mess with the other folder. Okay, so back up your data, back up your ASP folder before you change anything. Okay, if you don't do any backup, you want to go back, you're like, what did I did? I did so much change, how did I go back? Make sure your language underscore array.ini, you make a backup copy so you know how to go back to it. Okay, if you only changing the menu, then make sure you're able to go back to it. Okay, all right, because otherwise you will get problem by you changing different arrangement. You arrange everything like I want Neogeo be on the top and Capcom on the bottom and arcade follow that. Then you need to make sure you back up your folder. Okay, now I'm ready to shut it off, and then we're gonna switch image, and then we are good to go. Okay, now we're back in the computer again. We are in a flash drive, so I'm gonna change my original one, put it back to everything fully loaded with RetroArch version 1.9 and today's date, the 9th, 2021. Okay, now I'm going to change the Telegram version back into that. Press enter. So remember to always back up your location array. Okay, make a backup copy before you do any kind of modification changes. That way you know how to put it back if something go wrong. Okay, if you're gonna mess and change the arrangement, everything, make sure you put it back. Okay, so now we could go ahead and, since we name it back, we could reject the SD card. So we're gonna go ahead and reject it, and then we're gonna test the reject, and then we're gonna test it out. Okay, we are back here. We're gonna go ahead and go to HyloStick and see if the Telegram's image now have the what you call it, the Geo Cd in here. Okay, so we're gonna see this is the Telegram image, the icon and the pictures, everything, animation. This is created by my good old friend. He doesn't go by his real name no more. Don't know why, but he's the one who did the artwork with his team, Hylo team, and they did a wonderful job. Okay, so we're gonna go to the very last one and let's see if Geo Cd, let me put my glasses on, will show up. There you go, Geo Cd. Now my font is look darker because I use a different font than they did, so that's why it's darker. Okay, so we're gonna press enter. And let's see if the new wallpaper my buddy created for me, it look pretty nice. It's a blue color and it had that 3D look. you know, the dark light, and it looks nice. I thought at first you were not able to see the screen very well, but you could. And the picture size is about pretty much the same as the one that they use over there. Okay, and you have a title on the side. You know, most of them do. So this image box out have the extra name on the side, and the white on the side. All right, so this is the Geo Cd, and it's 100. So the last one I removed, let's see if the last one I removed called a Quick Fight is gone. Yep, Quick Fight is gone, so it's not there no more. World Hero, and let's see, Viewpoint. Let's test this one. This is the one is hard to emulate. Okay, so let's see if this one works. Wow. Now they do not have RetroArch. This is the first time you see the Telegram image is running RetroArch on YouTube, okay? Well, not the first time. Neo presented, but they never release it. They show the demo, but they never release it. So this is your first release that you could add. All right, so I'm using the Telegram's image, and I'm adding Neogeo to it, and I add RetroArch to it. That's it. That's simple as that. You can't get any more simpler. I mean, simpler. You could, but but since we have so many different versions, this is the best way to go about it. So I will be giving out more add-on that you could just add to it, and then you just play. So press select. See, this one is a CD version, so you could choose you want to play easy or you want to play super hard. MVS version, MVS way. So press easy, press B. All right, this one have a very cool music back, but I can't turn the sound up. So press B to play. Get that thing. Oh, I already got that. Stupid me. Man, got killed already. Alright, press turbo to get out. So yes, your Neogeo CD is working and it looked very nice. Look like the screen is going this way. So yeah, there you go. Neogeo CD, and then you can add Neogeo Pocket right behind it. Then you guys are all set. Alright, so just go download it and try it. And if you have a question, you could give me a holler. Say, hey Johnny, what's up? Yeah, the yellow need to move up a little bit higher. The guy who helped me create it, it's not picking up the box. It's cut off the 4 and 100 little bit. I'm being picky, but it's good. Alright, so you could use whatever background you want. You could design it how you like it, and that's how it goes. Hope you guys enjoy it. I appreciate you watching, and you guys be safe now. Later.